Hello and welcome to the Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven. And what we're looking at is map.projectzomboid.com, and this is the map for Project Zomboid in its entirety for today's live stream of Project Zomboid. Now, we have, as usual, started off in Rosewood. We've made a base here, so this area of dots here, this is Rosewood, and we usually make a base of this farmhouse. It's an easy walk from there to Rosewood. We then went down to Muldra, and Muldra's quite a long stretched out place. We make a base out of this hotel at the end, and then last week we made the push from Muldra to West Point. Now when you get to West Point, things start getting a little bit more difficult. Usually you've got a massive pile up of cars here which you have to negotiate, or which is what I tend to normally do, I just drive across the train track, which is generally empty. But we could clear this to make our lives easier, but we're pushing towards Louiseville, so we will hit the checkpoint here. We will need some way of getting past these gates. If they're not open or can't be opened, they need to dismantle them. Of course, there will be lots of zombies, and then we will try and make our way along here. I may just drive there just for the sake of it and avoid the zombie hordes, so that we can start setting up a base. We follow these roads round to these houses up here, and normally what we do is we set up a base here in this one with the 3-car garage. So that's the plan for this week. I have just reset the server, so expect unfriendlies. So I've got this week, as per usual, I've got my favourite. I've got a Red Bull. Oh yeah! And if that runs out, which is inevitable, I've got a Coca-Cola Coke Zero as well, which are the two things I tend to drink. Okay, let's unplug the assistant, because we don't need the assistant broadcasting my family's conversations all over the place. Oh, yes. Right, so let me show you this before we start. This, believe it or not, is an original 1970s Rubik's Cube. I had this when they first came out, and I've still got it. Now, interestingly enough, and I never got the links, but I did get the snake at one point. It's quite interesting because I've also got a mini one as well. Little cubes. Look at that. Fantastic, isn't it? So, yeah. I love my Rubik's Cube. I think my daughters have ruined it. I think we're going to have to take it apart to put it back together. Right, okay. So, let's have a look at my character skill list. Mechanics. Okay, fine. I guess that's okay. I could do with reading. What we got in the way of food. We'll check my food and water. Got some chips. I've got lots of shells and things I could put in the back of the car. Some dehydrated meat sticks. 6 water bottles. The spear, that can go in the back of the car. The hunting knife can go in the back of the car. Right, I'm not hungry. But before I go anywhere, I'm actually going to eat and make sure that my bottle is full. So, as always, I will try and explain. I've got a bit of a cold. We're not being joined by Joe this week because he's not feeling very well. The lurg is definitely going around my family. I've got a sore throat and a runny nose and all the rest of it. Alright, okay, so it looks like I'm full and I don't need to drink, so that's good. Right, so let's head up. This could be a long drive. Let's check out the generator. Generator info. It's got plenty of fuel, it's in good condition. So, yeah, right, let's have a look at the cars. This is my usual car. Let's have a look at the mechanics. Check it out. So it's look, it's in very good condition. I guess Joe's been working on it. So look, with those 2 dots in it, looks like Lightning McQueen. Right, let's have a look in the back. We've got some bits and bobs. Let's keep the shotgun shells, but put the boxes of stuff in there. And we'll put the spear in. I don't have a trauma bag. My trauma bag. I usually have a trauma bag in the back of my car. I'll have to try and sort that out today, if I can. Cut the knife, and that's. I've got plenty of stuff in the backpack, but I've got my crowbar as a backpack, as a backup weapon. Because quite often. Oh, yes, we've got propane tanks somewhere. I remember, you can see Joe's been busy with cars. Speaking of the devil, it's a propane tank. It has propane in it. So we will grab the propane tank. We'll take that as it is, because we refill the propane torches up with that. But you can see it overloads the character. Put that in the back of the car as well. So we are then prepared. Now I have to carry that in my main inventory because it doesn't fit in my Alice pack. Right. I'll do my best not to use the car as a battering ram this week. Now I didn't hear anything in the house, so I hope. Why there's a water fountain outside? I don't know. Could be empty. Right, so we're going to go to... We're on the way to Louiseville, so... That might take us a few minutes. Speed is limited in the cars to 70 by default. Now, if you're wondering what mods we're running on the server, we're usually running firearms mods and car mods. As you can tell, this is a Mustang, it's not a standard car. We've also got the Bic Pen, which is the full colour Bic Pen. So lots of car mods. There's some nice sort of quality of life ones like Book Learner, Book Collection. The one where you see each other on the map as well, and the mini bars, which Joe particularly likes. But as it happens, we are on our way. So as you can see, it's very, very quiet and calm because we've been down here lots, and I've turned off as part of the server. Respawn is off, or as off as much as it possibly can be. You do still get respawns, especially after a server reset. You can be in a building and find that whereas before you were alone, you're now facing down a few zombies. Oh yeah, there's a fresh one. So I'm in the market for a gaming mouse, wireless preferably. So I'm looking at some of the Logitech ones. If you've got any, if you want to get on to the Discord, link in the description below, get on Discord and make some recommendations in our chat channels. Okay, so we're heading down to Mulberry. Oh, look, yeah. As per usual, I tend to hit inanimate objects. So this is the nice thing about Project Zomboid. You get like pockets of zombies, and then you've got like the sort of like clearance tasks which you can do. I'm going to try and take the zombies out as I go. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now normally I die in the dark. That's one of my favourites. And Ven dies in the dark. So if you are on the chat, if you're watching the channel, don't forget to say hi, drop in on the channel. On the Warzone front this week, I have finally managed to complete the Orion Camo Challenge for the 3 new weapons. So, oh hello, this is the brief from last week. So that is the Cronin School, the FXJ Imperium, and the one that you unlock by getting double kills with battle rifles. Stay up, all over the place. Which is the Tempest Torrent or the Torrent Tempest, either one of those. which is a battle rifle. Managed to complete that this morning. Oh, struggling. So this is the carnage from last week. This hasn't quite degraded, so I guess nobody's really been on this week. Yes. Well, looking forward to build 42, the introduction of animal NPCs, crafting tables. If you've not been watching the Thurzoids done by Mr. Atomic Duck, the videos are well worth checking out. There are some really good roundups of updates, what's coming, that kind of thing. Right, so this is the first corner. Trying to avoid the carnage. Now this is all from last week. Now there was some cars down here which were a bit of a bugger to get through. So avoid hitting the zombies and using the car like a battering ram. Because I actually needed to get me places this week. Although I may not head back to Rosewood at any time soon. I may just set up shop as much as I possibly can. Wasn't expecting that. Forgot about that. We killed so many zombies last week. This is unreal carnage. Look at it. I didn't realise just how much we got done last week. It was unreal. Unreal. Alright, so we're now approaching... Well, we should be approaching the crossroads. So watch out for the lampposts in the middle. So we're not too far away. A couple of corners away from West Point. Once you know your way around the map. It's a bit like DayZ. As soon as you know where things are, and where you can go to make bases and things like that. Ooh, I nearly hit that one. It does make life a lot easier. Right, so next time we reset the server, we're going apocalypse mode. So we started off on builder, we've moved up to survival, we've checked out a absolute ton of mods. Over the last year, but this year, next time we're going full apocalypse mode, as few mods as possible. So it will be very, very vanilla. So I'm thinking of keeping about 4 mods. That is book reader, book collection. I'm thinking Joe wants his mini bars, so that's fine. He can have that, and RA's weapon durability. So those are the things. Alright, so this is the first junction to get into the top end of West Point. Oh, looks like we've had some spawns down here. Look, there's a few. You know, notice that we cleared all of this out last week, so these have migrated. You can see how... Look, this was all last week still. Unbelievable. Look at it. We were busy, that's for sure. And I've hit an inanimate object. Again. Too busy explaining stuff. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. There's the train tracks. There's the corner. Right, so this is the bottom end of West Point. So around this corner and the next one is the blockade. So this is the Great Car Blockade. Now, there's several ways you can deal with this. You can use the cars to drag them out of the way so you clear a side, and that would be fine. Or if you really can't be bothered to do that, you can drive over here onto the train track and go round. But I'm actually going to take the time and put the effort in. Now I could, if I can actually steer properly, drag them out of the way. Or if you've got a torch and a welder's helmet, you right click on the car and you can dismantle the car wreck. But I need to actually need to charge up my propane tank. Refill 2. There we go. We'll refill both of them. Which means I actually have to have the propane tank in my hand. Thankfully he puts it back. But now I can dismantle the car wreck. Now doing this actually gives me important resources and materials in the form of metal sheets and that. But of course I'm on my own. So anything could happen because no one's got my back. Right, so what do we get out of that? We get a metal bar, useful weapons, metal sheets, scrap metal, and a small metal sheet. Now if you do that for X number of cars, that you can tow these wrecks out of the way. Now that was something that the other guys didn't know you could do. But actually gathering the materials is quite useful. You see we're getting through them quite nicely. Oh, I've got to refill torches again. So at the moment we're doing 1 torch per car, or 1 full torch per car. So I'm going to go through and dismantle what I can. Assuming it actually gives me the option, which is... Now I could leave these ones on the side to do that one, just to get through, because it's quite a long bridge. I think that's what I'll actually do. I'm not being hassled by zombies. That's a half decent looking car. Might go and check that out in a minute. Did I do 2? I did 2, didn't I? Yeah. It's at this point I realise I didn't bring enough propane tanks. Now it's a shame I don't think you can actually fill up these propane tanks. There isn't like a gas refinery or anywhere like that where you can just fill them up, I don't think. Well, I might drag that one out of the way. The character's sweating because it's so hot. Yes, I think that's what we'll do. Because we're through. If I drag that one out of the way. then we should be... Ooh, oh, for a minute there I thought it just decided to jump in the river. That was a bit of a shock, to say the least. Well, let's check this van out. Can we get in the van? We can get in the van. Just looking forward to the day when you get in a van and there's already a zombie in it. Okay. Do I have the skills to hotwire? I do. Oh, that's because I read the Burglar Buddy, which is another mod. It's actually a working van. Oh my god. Right, let's use the van then. As we're already in it. Doing a bang up job of banging this car around. What we're going to do is going to tow this one. Give it some space, because otherwise it complains. Okay, you do you. I'm going to tow that down the end. I've just embedded myself in the side of a van. Slow going, slow going. You can do it. We believe. I'm just gonna pop these two up here. Turn the engine off. And then disconnect it. And then disconnect it. Okay, so because I've been using the welder's mask, it's currently my equipped thing. So put the propane torches in there, the welder mask in there. So I just carry one around. Oh, it's not hungry. Hungry. Where did the other propane torch go? Ah, yeah, I'm using it. Okay, so we put that in there as well. Oh, fine. Right, guys. Hit the wall. No, no. Oh, for God's sakes. How annoying. Right, it's getting dark. I wanted to check out. Well, hey, what? This vehicle. See what this vehicle's like. Okay, that's the additional stuff. I actually wanted that one. There we go. It's not awesome. Definitely workable. Need to be on the other side. And it's locked. Okay. Not to worry. It's reasonably clear here of Z's at the moment. Box van. Yeah, I don't really want to be fighting in the refugee camp, if I can help it. Not in the dark. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting there's those barriers on the side. I just see them and so like. I don't know how much durability I've got left on this katana. going to say that it's about time they started coming from behind as well. And that was close. He only missed me because I was backing up. Okay, let's eat a dehydrated meat stick. And move forward, because we need a clear spot to survive in. Right, so we are now slowly approaching that checkpoint. Let's deal with these guys. Look! Sneaky zombies. So we're at the train track. And where did you guys come from exactly? And you? Any more? There's a couple of guys over there, not particularly bothered. Take out the main bulk of the crowds. Ah, now that looks interesting. He looks like he's got something sticking out of him. Let's knock this guy over here. Not that one, either. This one. Looks like he's got something sticking out of his back. Oh, it's a gun. He has a Mossberg and a nightstick. We'll take the nightstick. Not particularly worried about guns. There's plenty of them in the game. They're not, even though loot is set to rare, things are easy to find generally. Right, so combat trick, if you don't have a melee weapon, you can, if you knock a zombie down, you can stand on its chest, and that allows you to sort of like take on another zombie, because once you're standing on its chest, the zombie will not be able to get back up. There's a couple of stragglers here. Oh, here's a small bunch. Let's take those out. Let's take these guys out. And the bunch that I passed. They're not huge bunches, it must be said. A little bit of... Give yourself some time. Bit of patience, wait for the 2-hit. so we should be coming up to... avoid those then. There's not that many. Little pockets of resistance. When you get little bunches, it's probably easier. Right, so here's a few, look. And there's an ambulance. That's handy. Maybe I can get a trauma bag out of it. Now, if a zombie's prone on the floor, if they fall over an object like a barrier or a fence or something like that, you can hit them and kill them immediately. It's a one-hit kill with whatever weapon you've got. Because it leaves them in an exposed position. Okay, let's pop open the boot. Grab the alcohol wipes, because that's what we're interested in. Yeah, trauma bag, disinfectants, beta blockers. That's what you want. Right, so trauma bags are useful because they carry all sorts of interesting bits and bobs that you may need. Bandages, thread. Or if you haven't got thread, what you can do is you can take clothes. As long as the clothes are clean off the zombies, you can rip them up and you will sometimes get thread from them.
Morning.
Aha, Supertown, hello.
Sorry, I'm running a little late this morning.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just me.
Just you this morning?
Yep, no Joe. No, Dave's not appeared either.
Oh, dang.
I was considering just going apocalypse mode, but just to surprise Joe. Wipe the server apocalypse mode. Oh god.
With vanilla settings, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm going to keep the RA durability and the book ones and the mini bars. But other than that, it's going to be as vanilla as a zombie apocalypse it is. So, I'm heading over to Louiseville. I have cleared out the bridge. Mostly, you can get through easily enough. There's still some cars on one side.
Well, there's always... They've never completely cleaned that sucker off.
No. Right, okay, so we're here. Get in there. Get in there, get in there. Oh, right, there's a few zombies just there, we'll have those. Let's take these guys on.
Alright, I'm going to get my son's medicines done and then
Go.
get him set up, and I'll probably load up and all that.
Well, you know, when you do, just follow the carnage.
If you're on your way to Louisville, I mean, I know where the...
Yeah.
I know the way.
You know the way. Because this is the way.
Well, it's not like we haven't done this trip. How many times now?
We've done about 4 or 5 playthroughs. Like this.
Exactly. I mean, pretty much the map we've memorized. So... Alright. I'm going to mute it. And I'll have you on the... I got the YouTube loaded up for the moment.
Okay. Oh, hello. There's a big group. We'll have them. We love big groups of zombies. So using a back-off technique when I'm engaging in combat, it just gives you that little bit of an edge. And because if the zombie stops to try and have a gnaw on you and you're backing off, you're less likely to get hit. It's actually a bank holiday weekend this Monday, and also next week for the King's coronation. Alright, okay. So this guy has a duffel bag. We're going to put the duffel bag on the floor. And as per usual, there's nothing in it. Zombies spawn in with empty bags. For some reason. Hopefully, when NPC characters, which is a long way off, it has to be said, join the game, you will find survivors with stuff in their bags, if they're carrying bags, because at the moment the bags are always empty. There's never anything in them, and that never used to be the case. Haha! Missed. But I didn't miss you. Alright, survived a few of the dark hours. Oh, hello. Pockets of resistance. Where's that? No, it's those few. There they are. Well, they're those guys. Protect my back a little bit. Running away, it's the way to go. Any more for any more. Ah, roll up, roll up. Ow, bugger. How did she miss? Or how did I miss her? Right, better check that out. Oh, I've been bitten. That's bad, that means my character is now dead. That was just unlucky. Oh well, guess I know what I'm doing during the week then. As long as I can make it through the checkpoint. Get through the military checkpoint, start doing some work on the 3-car garage area. Right, so round the corner. See, it's dark again, isn't it? And I've been bitten. Very disappointing. there's these guys up here. Let's do these guys whilst I'm in this general direction. No, I'm really quite annoyed at that. There was no reason, because it was highlighted in green, and I swung, and it missed. Oh, there's another pocket of these. Sort of like random little pockets. Oh, right, we're at that S-bend, aren't we? That's good. Means we're approaching, around the S-bend, we're approaching the... Oh, hello. And you've got a friend. Multiple friends. Let's see if we can clean out the majority of this bit over here. Because we're approaching... Oh, there's a big semi. Oh, oh my god. Let's go round. Right, so here we are. This is the entrance. Right, let's see if we can get through that. Clear ourselves an area. Move these signs aside. Oh, I can actually disassemble it. Okay, I might do that. First. No, I'm not going to get to do it. It's going to get to me first. I'm still wearing my scarf. My scarf usually saves my neck, literally. Whoop, there we go. Rotten zombies. Now, I haven't seen a sledgehammer. That's getting daylight. Cool. might clear these wrecks out a little bit. And where did you come from, madam? Right, the saw and the hammer can go in there. Alcohol wipes can go in there. Right, okay, what I'll do is I'll pull this car and that car out of the way. And probably these ones. Just so it's easier to get through. Because it was fine right up until that point. Oh god, there's another zombie. There's always another zombie. And he's wandering off. Okay, good for him. I wasn't actually expecting to hit that. Okay, let's pull those two out of the way. Do all these stragglers. That's actually a trailer. I've just realised that. Come on, you can do it. We believe. Let's get out and deal with these Z's. Right. Okay, there's a fair bit of towing to be done. Just when you think it's safe to get back in the car, more Z's turn up. See if we can tow these. Right, okay, that's a solid tree. That's the thing. It's like sometimes it's difficult to tell what's a solid tree and what isn't. Right, so that's a solid tree as well. It's like After these you can drive through, and some of them you can't. So those two look solid as well. Okay, you're going around that way, are you? Right, fine. I wonder if these vans are working. I could probably hotwire them. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Get the next one next to drag it off of that way and drag that one off of that way. And it's like, let's have a look. Can we actually get in this one? We can. Can we hotwire it? We can, because I have the skill. I have the skill. Honest. Just muscle my way past that one that was outside the door. I have the skill. Honest. Okay. Sometimes it is a little bit too much to ask. Can't get in that one. Right, so let's smash the window. I don't often like to do that. Swap seats. Unlock the doors. Check, see if it's got key. No key. Some alcohol wipes, though, like that. And then we hotwire. And once again, we have the skill. We do. And that's a working car. Oh yeah. It's got quite a lot of petrol in it as well, isn't it? Don't know whether it'd be any good towing these cars over this. Let's give it a go. I'm towing it over some dead zombies. Camel. That'll do. Oh, he's still alive. Wait, yeah, where'd you come from? Why can't I hit him? That was unexpected. So there's a couple of zombies, and take care of them. Make that a few. And we walk generally away, because you can usually outpace, well, you can outpace zombies by walking. However, you have to be careful. If you're overloaded and you're trying to walk away from the zombies, you will find eventually become overexerted. And when that happens, oh, I've got an empty bottle. I need to. When that happens, what you need to do is drop something, because otherwise you will slowly run out of stamina and they will eventually catch up with you, and of course the inevitable happens. Okay, can't get into that one. Let's smash the window. Change seats. Open up the boot. Open up the things. And hotwire. Let's see if we can hotwire this. That's interesting that there's a semi here. This is good for storage. Again, it's another mod. You don't often get those in the game. Oh, it's another working van. Oh, yeah. Let's try pushing them out of the way. As long as I can make a clear path through the middle. It's slowly going, look. Okay, let's deal with the zombies. Yes, there's one around the other side. And there's some behind me, apparently. And there's some in front of me. And there's some around me. Professionally surrounding me, are you? Tactics and training from zombies. Hello, I'm over here. Come on. God, they keep coming. They're relentless. Right, you can weave through there easily enough, I think. Just these few cars here that are in the way. It's alright, Dave. Don't panic. I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it over. Look. Right, so we just need to get rid of. Let's change this van. Put the van on the side. Because that has its work is done. Check what's out. Twine's worth having. Another twine. Need something to eat. Let's eat the chips. Eat the chips. Yeah, something like that, Dave.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, well, you missed the disaster. I've been bitten again.
Oh, you've been bitten?
Yeah, it's a definite bite.
Hi.
Hi, Dave.
So we got Dave here now?
Yep. So I'm just clearing the path to the waypoint so people can drive through it with ease. Or, well, more relatively ease. Found a couple of working
last
trucks.
week I got infected, but I'm not sure.
Well, we don't have player versus player set up, so.
Yeah.
You know, it really drives Joe nuts is if you did turn that on. For the... When you do the server wipe.
No.
Let's turn on player versus player. Then we'll...
Oh, so you see people get shot by their own team. Great. Yeah, I can just see that being a thing. That's the problem.
What the heck? Joe has been busy. Did you see what he did to the base?
No, I completely missed that.
He put an exit sign and an open sign there.
The open sign was there previously, from what I remember.
Well, he put an exit sign now.
Alright, okay.
I put all
Let's
the
see.
signs down.
Yeah, the base is looking a little crowded.
What, zombie crowded?
No, as far as actual stuff crowded. Alright.
Can I open these gates or am I going to have to dismantle them? I can open them. Cool.
I'm debating on if I need the trailer today.
It's not really a looting exercise. It's a get to Louiseville, start setting up exercise. And for me, it's a case of my character dying and restarting, getting back to Louiseville exercise. There's like, there. I'll drop all my stuff off at the base. And then go for a walk and meet some zombies. Oh, hello, there's a group of them. Let's off those. Ah, I see Dave has the lurg as well. Right, let's get through this checkpoint. Because that's when the real fun begins. I'm not going to loot the refugee town. I'm just clearing out zombies as I go. So we can always come back and loot that.
Make sure I have enough ammo today.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
They heard they're coming to play with you?
Yep. Lots of army zombies. Check behind me, check around me.
Did you guys notice in every zombie movie, the military's like chicken wings? They can't do anything.
It depends on the zombie movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So should I play Demolition Zombie again and freak Joe out?
No.
You guys destroyed the cars. Yeah, we actually brought our cars back. You and I did, Jeff Van.
We did. And mine was in reasonable condition.
Yeah, my trunk was bad, but hell, at least I was able to bring Dave and me back, so. Alright, you said the path's pretty much cleared as far as driving?
Yep.
Alright, I got the street howitzer ready to go. Big Bertha's about to talk to him.
Well, the plan is to get to the 3-car garage in Louiseville so we can start setting up. I better check on the status of my health and my bandage. Remove the bandage. Bitten. Yes, there's a surprise. Minor pain. There we go.
I figured that was your plan to get to the 3-car garage.
Yeah, it's by far the best out of those houses there because of the 3-car garage. It gives you plenty of storage space initially.
I was thinking on taking over the beer laboratory this time.
If that's what you want to do.
Take over the alcohol warehouse.
The distillery.
Yep.
Oop, missed. Okay, so I'm through the checkpoint. There's some interesting looking vehicles here. I'm going to clear up some Z's. I'm going to do a Joe and just attract lots of attention.
Well, don't die, I would tell you.
Well, it doesn't matter if I do.
Yep.
I mean, even if the worst comes to the worst, if I've got enough food, I could probably walk to here.
Okay, I can finally join the server. Finally. After 5 years.
After 5 years.
After many years of searching, Dave could finally join the server.
My PC's like trash. It takes like 5 hours to start the game.
Maldro's kind of filled up a little more, hasn't it?
It has a little bit, yeah.
Seeing all those zombie. Did it have a reboot? The server have a reboot?
Yep, right before I started the stream.
Figures, huh?
Yeah, needed to update the workshop mods. Well, I've just snagged, cunningly, hopefully I can put it in my boot, a generator. No, I can't. This is going to be interesting, because you can't, I've got to drop it. Because you can't fight with a generator in your hands. Take the generator and hopefully I might put it into the seat of the car.
Yeah, remember how he grabbed that fire truck when we did the vanilla build? And he took and kept having to fix it because he kept running into things.
Yeah, well that's interesting. I've just put the generator into the front seat of the car and it's overloaded the front seat of the car by double its capacity. You can only put 20 in, but I've put a generator in there which is 40. Which is quite interesting.
You mean you actually had to...
I don't think that's quite right. I don't think they've done that right, is what I'm saying. Storage capacity is... Well, it might not be. I mean, it said encumbrance, not storage capacity. Let's whack a zombie.
So we're gonna have to re-clean the streets again, it looks like.
Well, once we've moved down to Louis, it's not really a problem, is it? We can pretty much take what we need from the Rosewood base and just set up in Louis. Okay, so I'm over here. Hello, you, I'm over here. Right, finally, we've got your attention. This way, on the sidewalk, and there's your reward. Okay.
All right, I'm over here by West Point now.
Okay, jolly good. Oh, well, maybe just one. Or two. There we go.
Yeah, we got carnage, but we got... These zombies are still hanging out in the streets now.
Yeah, well, they've migrated. That's what they do. They're like swans.
Now,
birds.
if you restarted...
Yeah.
If you had to reboot the server, we have the typical... Game says, let's respawn some zombies.
Yeah. Today's whack a zombie adventure.
Or in my case, blast a zombie.
Blast a zombie, yeah. Now, if you're watching the stream, don't forget to consider dropping a thumbs up and a like, so it promotes my content to other people. Jolly old YouTube algorithm. Oh, that's it. I've started feeling sick. I figure I've got about a day before a turn.
I'm en route. I'm past the bridge.
I think I'm officially outside the hospital. Whoop. Yeah, this looks like a hospital. There's doctors hanging about. Which means I'm not too far away.
You're already through the wrecked intersection there?
Yep.
Past the military checkpoint?
I'm past the military checkpoint, yes. I'm heading into Louisville. I'm at... Oh, well, actually, we're steady on. There's a few. Oh my god, there's a few here. Right, I'm going to back up and take these guys on. Because there's more than I anticipated. So, get on the other side of these guys as well. Let's take out this one. So I've got no surprises coming from behind, apart from Supertone and Dave. So many. Now there is mods to create a zombie cure. But I don't have those. Try and keep our zombies pure, or our gameplay experience pure, anyway, to a degree. When it comes to being bitten by zombies, isn't it? Come on.
Well, I'm about to turn into the base. But in the car park.
Right, I'm at the intersection now, the crossroads.
Okay.
I'm about to go clear out the military checkpoint.
Okay.
Big Bertha wants to talk to him.
I can hear my dog's going nuts downstairs. Oh! Missed. Oh, one of these guys has a spear with a screwdriver. Okay, so I'm at the intersection. I'm just cleaning out the zombies here.
Yeah, I'm gonna wind these guys. I got their attention.
Oh, for God's sakes, I've been bitten multiple times now. They've got me. I'm dead. No, I'm over. I'm running away. Oh, that was close. Oh, that's just a scratched and bleeding. I should just slightly bandage myself. Oh, I'll disinfect it with alcohol wipes. And then bandage it. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was a bite on the neck. They took out my scarf, my trusty scarf. Oh, the swines! They've killed Ecto 1. Okay, so I'm beginning to not do one hits anymore.
That's right, guys. Line up in a nice group. And I will just...
Feel the force.
Feel the force of my bat.
Oh, right. Oh, you're hitting them, are you?
Now I am. And now, switch to the gun. Since there's more than one. Fire a forwarding shot, get their attention.
You do warning shots?
Sometimes.
I think I've got no choice here other than to assume I can actually get it to the car, smash the window. I might have to tow this out.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present to you a bunch of idiots that are going to go down.
No, come on. You know you want to. It's taking his sweet time hot wiring a car. Oh, for goodness sakes, how many attempts do you want at this? Come on, it might not even work. But of course, it's the one where I'm hideously exposed because I broke the window.
To walk back home?
Oh, for God's sakes. Come on.
What are you talking about there, Dave?
Finally.
Is it stupid to walk back home?
If you take a completely died.
Yep, I died. But I respawned.
Right, zombies coming, time to get out of the van. Oh, how many?
Are you saying you're having a party over there, Van,
Oh,
without
this
me?
isn't a party. This isn't a party. This is a major gathering. I think they basically heard the van. Oh God! Remove bandage on my left hand. Remove bandage. If I cut my left hand off, am I no longer infected? Is amputation of hand allowable as a form of cure?
I don't know. We don't have the mod for it.
And again, it's dark. Probably going to die again.
I'm walking back home and I'm seeing all those zombie corpses from you guys.
From the other day?
Yep.
Well, we don't mess about, Dave. You know that by now. We do carnage well. Right, so if you take the left turning off of the main intersection, it is actually clear.
Try and get up on me, boy.
Trying to sneak up on me? That'll learn you. Oh, yeah, there's quite a few.
Yeah, Okay, so the first part of the military checkpoint, the long drag, is clear.
Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, yeah, I'm a goner. I've officially died.
I am not going to do a Ven thing.
You last survived for 5 days, 10 hours. You killed 1,474 zombies. Hooray! Jolly good for me. Right, okay, so, golden opportunity. So, here I always tend to take Outdoorsman. Outdoorsman is useful because If it's raining, you don't catch a cold, and if you catch a cold, you make noises like coughing and sneezing and that kind of thing. I also go with fast reader. I tend to go with cat size. Oh, eternal. Just when you turn up, always go for inconspicuous. Right, so those are the ones that I generally go for. Thick-skinned is also another one to go for, which is really useful, but I don't think I can do that. Yeah, well, I'd already been bitten, so I was going to die anyway. It's just that they caught me out and I died there. So short-sighted and weak stomach. We're not going to be eating anything that isn't good for us anyway. So if you see my character, he's on the intersection, just give him a good quick killing. Hard of hearing is another one. Yeah, well, that's the point of it. Is losers do get bit, and I got bit. So,
Yes, Frost on.
Yeah, he's on the
talking
chat.
On Twitch.
He's on chat. Yeah. You've only turned up to taunt me, haven't you, Eternal? Doesn't come on any time except when I'm about to die. Slow learner's a good one to take because I'm not actually going to be learning anything.
Oh my god. I got a car.
Speed demon, I can take speed demon as well. So those ones are the important two. Outdoorsman is by far one of the most important ones. Now, if I can get thick-skinned, that's an 8-pointer though, and the problem with that is that means taking 2 more traits. That equate to 8. Dexterous would be useful. Oh, we'll stick with that. Yeah, let's go with that. So I'm going to be in Muldra. There should be cars in Muldra. Oh look, I'm exactly where I always am in Muldra. Let's put that.
Do you need a lift?
No, it's alright. I'm cool. I'll get there. Don't worry.
Because I ain't gonna proceed any further till it comes daytime. So.
Oh, you big girly wuss.
No, it's strategic.
Strategic girly wuss, then.
Hey.
Right, let's see if there's any food around.
I took out a good group of zombies by shooting. I mean.
Well, that's something new.
And not dying.
Yeah, that's because
Also
you're
something
too
new.
used to hiding in a big truck. That's your problem.
No, I was walking. I have my car.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, I'm still shooting.
Right, so I need a working car.
I told you I have more than one trick up my sleeve.
Nothing up the sleeve, nothing up that sleeve. Where did this axe come from?
That I need to go get some more food.
Actually, I need to raid houses because I don't know, my most important thing here is to get a car. Get over to where I died, pick up my gear. Oh, I'm at Courtman Medical. Worst comes to the worst, I'll just head straight along the main drag. Oh, there's a van there. I took police officers, so I can't. Oh, seriously? Let's get out of the car on the other side. And it's dark again. Right, does this car work? It's usually just... Oh, and this one's hot word. And it's working. And it's got lots of petrol in it. Right, I'm on my way again.
All right, watch out for me because I'm coming back toward that way anyway.
Okay.
Gonna say hello to my zombie buddy.
I can see that Eternal's really got love for me today. He's saying that, yeah, push Ven under a bus. I don't know what I've done to deserve such ire from Eternal this week, but
Where are you?
and it's a thing apparently.
There you are. Hello, zombie buddy.
All right, I am at the bridge.
Okay, well I'm nowhere near the end of Moldra at the minute. I'm in what can only be described as a family car. It's one of the original saloon hatchback. It's a special, yeah, it's saloon. No, it's a special word for them. I can't think of it.
Well, I see you tore apart the. I'm grabbing these small metal sheets.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that it's like I'll come back for those later when I'm not dead. Right, I'm out of Moldra. I'll be back in the action before you know it. Hopefully, it will be daylight when I come back into action. I can find my body and loot my gear. Sorry.
Well, I figure I'll. Now, if I had a spear, I'd start going fishing.
Yes, again, it's one of those other updates, isn't it? That's coming. The new fishing mini game, and the fact you'll no longer be able to fish in swimming pools.
No, I was looking to go fishing here at the bridge.
Ah, I see. Proper water.
Empty.
Right, I'm weaving my way through some of these debris. I'm nowhere near West Point at the minute, so there's
Finally got my stuff back.
yay. Nip around those, that was quick. Let's see. Trying to avoid combat with anything.
You avoiding combat?
Yep. Considering it's got me killed this week already. So far it's a typical live stream. I get bitten, I die, and then there's come back to get my body and my gear.
You know, the funny thing is I've made the most noise, and I have yet to die.
Yeah, that's because I don't use shotguns. I spend my time
Yes, but
using
still,
melee.
I'm still saying that I made the most noise, and
Yeah, but the zombies are nowhere near you, ever.
They can still sneak up behind me.
Holy crap, I've just rolled the car. And well, I'm not entirely sure whether it rolled. I didn't actually see what was happening because I was looking at something else at the time. And I just realised that my car was not going forward, it was going sideways on two wheels.
I'm grabbing.
I'm just approaching the bottom end of West Point. I'm approaching West Point's bottom. And
I'm doing a little I'm doing a little work on my car here on the bridge.
Okay, I'm just approaching the bridge. So, full ramming speed.
I see you coming.
Okay.
Hey, don't run into my car, dang it.
Why not? You do it to mine all the time.
I don't do it to yours. That's Joe
no,
that
that's
usually
true,
does
that
it.
is true. That is true. Joe does tend to hit my car more often than you do.
Yeah. Don't put me into the same bus as Joe.
It's only 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not too far away from my body. This is bad. I may have to wait till daylight.
Well, I got one hanging around my bridge here. Come here, boy.
Yeah, I'm in a diminished capacity because I don't have a katana. I've only got
Guys,
a
I
baseball
got a
bat.
question.
Go for it.
There are books with technician. There are also VHS tapes. What do I need?
Just go with the books. If you listen to the VHS tapes, if you listen to, say, Car Zone 1, it will get you one level of mechanics. Yeah? If you listen to Car Zone 2, it will get you halfway through the second level of mechanics. So it's not exactly with the videos, it's not exactly one level per video. Now there are 10 in total, I think, per category, including carpentry, cooking, and exposure survival.
We only got 3.
Yeah, we haven't really collected them, so the books are your best bets, because with Book Reader, which is the mod installed, what that means is that one book will get you 2 levels for that skill when you read it.
Okay.
So if you read Mechanics Volume 1, you'll get 2 levels in Mechanics. In the morning. It's 3 in the morning. I was driving to the.
Well, I got a better tire on my.
Down. Oh yeah. You got a new tire, huh?
A different tire. It's a little better than what I had on my front wheels.
I see lots of zombies have come out to play on the road on the way to Louiseville. I thought I'd cleared most of these out. Obviously, I ignored them all, and they've just come to the sounds and say, "Hey, there was a car on the road. Let's go check it out."
I told you they had a little bit of a respawning type wandering deal.
Yeah, they are, and they always will. One of the settings is to have them migrate, fill up a cell from another cell, I believe. So those aren't respawns, those are migrations. Because I've been through here and they weren't there, so they've migrated in from the sides. They probably, like I say, they probably heard the car come through when it was clear, and then they've gone, "Oh right, there's noise," and they've gone to the road where there was noise, and then they're just ambling around on the road. Right, I'm through the checkpoint again. Again. And again. And again.
That's okay. I'm replacing my door. Okay, I guess I'm not replacing my door today.
Do you not have the skills or the door?
The door itself was... There was a decent enough door on this one sports car at the bridge.
Ah, okay.
And because my skill of mechanics is so low, I was failing at it.
Oh. Mechanics failure.
Exactly. So...
I just hate the crawling zombies. For some reason it never targets them quite right.
Are you clearing out on the road then?
Yeah, I'm on the other side of the checkpoint. I'm just approaching the hospital. I just got in the wrong side in the rear of the car.
Okay, I'm heading back to get some more food. And maybe to read up on my mechanics.
Okay.
Because unlike Joe recommends, there are times I can take and do field maintenance on my car.
Yeah, it's just not wise in the field because you're more likely to get something creeping up on you. And it's not me. It wasn't me. I didn't creep up on you.
I know. Thing is, Frost said that to throw you under the bus,
Yeah.
I would have to get a bus to throw you under it. Because we do have buses in this game right now.
We do. It is a thing. I can be thrown under a bus. Well, actually, PvP's turned off, so you can push me along with a bus. How about that? Because I think that's all that happens.
Actually I'll just take and put the bus right over top of you, and you just...
I'll just be there and be like, yeah, I'm fine. Right, I'm at the intersection of doom. Oh, where did they come from? They weren't there a second ago. Oh God.
They want to see you dead today, Van.
Oh, they definitely want to end my fun.
They want to end you more than one time today.
Well, it has been known. Alright, Bella's broken in.
Time for the green screen to go bye-bye.
Yep. Best laid plans. Kaylin, stop the noise. Look, it's my daughter in the background screaming if you can hear her. But she's alright, she's just singing.
Yeah.
God, they're all over the place. The dogs are kicking off and there's more zombies coming.
The zombies hear the dogs are coming.
Yeah.
They're like...
It's a long fight.
How the hell did that happen? All of a sudden, I'm going straight, and my car all of a sudden turns.
Is that because...
And I'm not doing anything.
I've been joined by Emily. She's stroking Bella, who is gratefully receiving said strokes. They're walking around that fence, aren't they, all these zombies?
Probably.
Right, I'm hungry. Let's eat some chips. At least I've got 2 baseball bats. I've got a spare.
And it's foggy. And it's starting to get foggy.
Mm-hmm. There's a slight mist in the air.
Bang. Bang. We're not dead. Okay.
And they keep coming. And coming.
The never-ending zombie crowd.
Oh, hey, Tyronic. Hopefully I've got that right. So I've started with Outdoorsman because I've literally just died. If you check back in the stream, you will find that I started off with. So I've had to take some negatives to get some more positives. So I've taken Inconspicuous, Outdoorsman, Fast Reader, Cat's Eyes, and I had 1 point spare, so I took Speed Demon. But to get those extra points, I had to take Slow Learner, Hard of Hearing, Weak Stomach, and Short Sighted. But I did start with an occupation of policeman.
That would explain why you were going so fast. Speed demon.
Yeah, but I don't like having the smoker trait. Oh. That's interesting. Apparently I dropped my katana on the floor.
Now, why did you do that?
Well, I fell over.
Oh.
Oh, here I come. Here's my body.
It's being delivered to you?
It is.
It's delivering itself to you, saying...
really don't like this fight and the angle it's coming at. They're getting a little bit too close for comfort.
Just think of it this way, Ven. You'll have your kill count up to where you had it before.
Oh yeah. Well, my character's in full-blown panic at the minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and retrieve my katana, because that will make it easy. No,
Well,
so
you
I've
know,
never
you
really. Sorry, I was. It's like as Tyronic was saying about the smoker trait. I've never really used it. I don't know whether it still counts or it doesn't count. Right.
Well, eventually, with the smoker trait, you end up, your health goes down as it go anyway.
All right. So if you don't smoke,
Then you get the depression.
yeah, there's never that many cigarettes in the gas stations. You usually find about 60. I mean, if you're playing it on some of the easy modes, then yeah. But considering we're going to be moving up to apocalypse mode next time around, because we're on survivor mode at the minute, and I haven't come across that many cigarettes. We have been checking out the gas stations. We do pick them up because we use them in pesticides and that kind of thing for the farming. We do have quite an abundance, it has to be said. Right, now where did my body go? That looks remarkably like my body over there. Look, there it is.
I'm guessing that, Dave, this is your yellow car that was parked in front of the gate.
Yep. Ignore the blood outside if it's still there.
Right, okay. So, where on back? Where on front? Put on the floor. Loot all. Right, what else? Don't need the digital watch, I need the Glock. Glock goes in a holster. Actually, something that where that there we go. So they can go in the back there. Double holster. What else are there? My 3 bandages. They can go in the back. Oh, we'll grab those. Pick those up. Yeah, my bulletproof vest was pretty much gone. Scarf was gone. Let's get rid of the bullets bandolier. Go for a shells bandolier instead. There's my keyring. Let's put that on the floor. Grab the keys. Like so. Alcohol wipes, they can go in there. Twine, water bottle, that can all go in the backpack. Oh, I can't. I've got a full backpack. Look at that. Right. Well, let's go to the car.
Who the heck brought fast food bags home with rotten food?
I don't know.
I'm gonna guess between 2 people.
Okay, right. I'm at my old car. Just gonna park my. I will make it to this garage. I will make it to this house. I'm determined.
You're determined to make it to the 3-car garage.
Yeah.
Be the first one there.
Well, I don't care whether I'm the first one there. I'm just determined to get there. And at the moment, it seems unlikely.
Both me and Dave are at the Rosewood base right now.
Oh, so thanks for the help, guys.
Well, you're the one. I mean, you're the one who ventured forth
Yeah, that
before
is true.
any of us got on.
Yeah, that is true. That's because I've got a live server a live stream to do.
Well, I see. It was 7 o'clock in the morning when you get up and do this live stream.
I'm putting. I can't fit anything in the back of my car. It's officially full. There we go. Right, let's move forward then. Oh God, how many? The amount of zombies on this game is it's unfair.
Well, just wait till we have normal weapons.
Yeah.
Next playthrough, and we're on hard. So, yeah, when we have the normal weapons and are on apocalypse mode.
Yep.
No Mishan's katana.
But Michon's katana is just another katana. Because you can't make katanas. And Michon's katana mod gives you the ability to do that.
Well, the trick is to find the katanas in apocalypse mode. With vanilla stuff.
Yeah.
Now, shotguns, that's not going to be a big deal. That's my deal.
Yeah. As long as I can keep these guys lined up.
But yeah, when it comes to fighting in this rain and stuff, it is not the smartest idea. It's like fighting in the dark.
Does tend to upset the zombies some.
Yes, it's fighting in the dark, basically. And smart man knows when to run and live to fight another day. But when this weather clears up, I'm going to that military checkpoint. I'm going to clear out more zombies. And I'm going to loot the hell out of it. Because you did see my carnage at the beginning of the military checkpoint.
Yeah.
There's going to be more at that military checkpoint. More carnage at the military checkpoint, and then some. and then there's going to be the carnage over at the refugee camp. Why? Because I want to clear that area out too.
Click.
Did you say click?
Yep. Oop, oh, hello.
Did you change the tape to play this car zone there, Dave? I'm guessing you didn't put a new tape in, Dave, when you replayed the car zone.
Okay, I did it.
Yeah, it's the same tape, and it doesn't give you any extra experience playing it over and over again.
Yeah, you only get the experience from it from the first playthrough, basically.
Okay.
Oh, well. Back to the guitar then.
You still pushing forward, huh?
Yeah, kind of. Our friends from GPD have just turned up. Alright, like I say, I'm determined to get to that 3-car garage, even if it kills me. Oh, too late already, yes.
Oh, it already has?
Yeah.
So you're on your second life today?
Well, I've only died once.
Yeah, you only died once. But
Yeah.
you're on your 10th. You're going to go for the whole 9 lives today?
No, well, it is 3 o'clock. The stream will end in the not too distant future. But you should see the carnage at the junction.
Oh, I will. And I'll be creating more carnage at the military checkpoint. I'm just going to wait till the rain stops.
there was like a massive horde of zombies just congregating around my car. Oh, I can smell food. My wife's doing a Sunday roast, which is very nice of her. Alright, okay, so I have arrived at my car. Again.
Are you dispersing of the zombies around your car?
Oh, there was only a couple. I dragged them away and shot them. I resorted to the shotgun. It's nice of my daughter to close the door for me, but as in she didn't. Well, aiming and reloading has gone up today, so. I need something to eat, so let's eat some chips. Better known as crisps over here in the UK. Right, and let's move forward. I haven't got that much further forward on the junction. I'm literally just round the corner and I've just battled a ton of zombies.
Well, if we don't do it today, we'll do it next week.
Oh, we're doing it today. We are most definitely doing it today.
On the live stream, though?
On the live stream. I am, if
He
nothing...
is determined.
Yeah, I am determined.
No wind, no sleet, no hail. It's going to stop Ven from making it to that garage.
Well, let's just shut the door quickly. Whilst I'm zombie free.
He's going to be like the mailman to that house.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to stop him from making it to that house.
I am making it there. Equipping
Question
both
is how filled. Question is how full is that house area going to be? And will the gate still be intact?
Yeah. We will discover these things and more.
In this episode of how many times will Ven die today?
Yeah, well, I just had one just sneak up on me and try and take a chomp. I don't know what it took a chomp out of. It might have just taken a chomp out of my military vest. Snuck up behind me, the swine, because I was too busy talking, not paying attention. Oh, come on, hit the thing.
Yeah, I've been on a 3D printing spree.
Oh yeah, what have you been printing this week then?
Well, I finished off the Death Star.
Hey! So did it come in 3 parts in the end, or was it a 2-parter?
2-parter.
So the trench in the middle, then, was...
Well, the trench run is a different file. Because that, in order to do that, you actually have to get a big, full-size trench 3D printed. but the actual Death Star itself, with the details and stuff, was only 2 parts. So, but I did 3D print a baby Grogu.
Hey, Grogu.
The baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda, yeah.
Yep, I 3D
baby,
printed one.
baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda.
And I even printed a Hoth shield generator.
Oh wow. Well, okay, so you've been fully at it this week then.
Yep. Let me.
Post
You're probably
some
not
pictures.
going to get to see it here. Tell you.
Well, that one's been there a long while. That's obviously a set piece or something. It's like, because that's dead, and has been for a long time. Okay, so we're at the first sort of semi-crossroads before we hit the corner and go along that main drag up the top. And then we're on the home straight, honest. So there's another one. Look, another dead bod. And there's another crowd there, so... do I really want to take on these side guys? No. They're not really impeding my progress, per se. It's like that one zombie isn't. I'm not going to be too worried about that. So, there's usually a ton on this corner. I say a ton, it's actually only a handful. This is useful. Death is only a setback.
It's a slight hindrance. Now,
It's a niggle in the side of life.
what would really make
I'm
this
infected.
interesting
Yeah,
through
you're
the
infected.
Apocalypse Road is if you turned off the multi-hit.
Yeah.
That would really make things interesting.
No, that makes things superlatively difficult.
Ooh, there's a spear I see.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's... it looks really good, doesn't it? It's like a spear with a massive knife sticking out of it. That's probably a butter knife.
It's that or it's a hunting knife.
That's one or the other.
It's definitely not a screwdriver.
Yeah, makes a nice change. Because that seems to be all I find. Spears with screwdrivers on the end. Now, spears are useful weapons if you come across a fence, obviously. Because you can stick it through the fence, kill the zombies, and the zombies can't hit you. Oh god, where'd they come from? Go away. You're not wanted.
They heard you were in town and how many deaths you had already.
They're trying to
They
rack up
wanted
more
to-
kills on me. That's what it is.
Exactly. They're trying to rack up more kills on you today.
Yeah.
Well, it's a hunting knife.
Well, it says something. It doesn't say what it is. Oh, it says hunting
I seen
knife.
it said hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream at the same time as I'm sitting here reading.
So you're not allowed to multitask. It's not a thing.
What's that?
You're not allowed to multitask. It's not a thing.
Why not?
You're a man. You're not allowed. So it's only a thing that only women can do. Only women are
I'm a
allowed
computer programmer. I'm a computer tech.
Yeah. We juggle many hats at the same time.
Exactly. I'm the guy that fixes the computers, and I can multitask.
Do you use a shotgun to fix computers?
Not quite.
I fixed that one. It's got 2 holes in it.
But before I leave the house, I'm probably going to turn my baseball bat into a spiked baseball bat.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Okay. They keep sneaking up behind me, the swines.
They're
That
flanking
guy,
you.
yeah, it's happened so much today. All of a sudden, you check around, you take a look, there's nothing there. You take on a group, and then all of a sudden, there's just that one sneaky zombie.
Like I told you, they've heard how many kills, deaths they've got on you.
Right. Okay,
So
let's
they're
move forward.
trying to give how many. The question is how many deaths are you up to, and how many is Joe up to?
And I'm up to 3. That was my 3rd death. I'm semi-disappointed in myself. Oh, hello. Run away. Running away. Running away.
Why?
Let's deal with
Where?
those.
How?
What?
Who?
Why? Where?
Why is my character in pain?
Have you been bitten again?
No, he's
No.
been sitting at the base to.
I just ate some beans, I drank some water, and now I'm in pain.
Have you done exercise?
No.
Okay. Have you slept in the car?
Maybe.
That means yes. So,
Why did he sleep in the car? I mean, we haven't.
you can't sleep on
Sleeping
this
is turned-
off, yeah.
No, I didn't sleep. I took a break. Or I just hurt myself.
Are you cut, bleeding, health? It's a thing, you know.
Do we have
Or maybe...
any more propane torches?
I don't know.
There should be a few. Right, I'm on the home
Just
stretch. I'm
like-
avoiding zombies like the plague. Because they've got the plague. I'm going to make it to this 3-car garage. It's not that one. Oh, God. No. Avoid all of these geezers. Geezer, get out of the way. A zombie geezer. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. It's not that one. It's the next one. It's got to be the next one. No, it's the one after that. Oh, God. Yeah, it's that one. It's this one. Right. I've got to clear the house out.
I almost read every book from electrician. Happy.
Come on, roll up. Roll up. Quick check behind me, make sure I haven't attracted any from behind.
Question is, where are the propane torches at?
Yeah, there are many, many, many boxes.
And with Joe being the organizer of everything.
Yeah, he's organised it so that you don't know where he is. It's a thing. Right, okay.
There's the propane tanks.
Yes! Oh, the green screen has gone for a button.
Oh, never mind, I found them.
I didn't notice that. I just looked at my live stream and seen that the green screen's gone out the window. Right, let's check this house out. Okay, no zombies in there. No zombies in there. No zombies here. No zombies there. No zombies here.
Are we not able to make a full metal sheet from
4 small rods, yeah. Yeah, I think you need
small
welding
ones anymore?
rods. You might need welding rods to do that. I don't know.
I'm looking at it, and normally you just need a propane torch.
Do you have metalwork? Have you read the magazines?
I can go look to see if I...
Because usually, if it's something like that, which is like a blueprint or a formula or a recipe, then you need the valid recipe in your inventory or in your knowledge base, so to speak.
Well, I didn't.
That would be the reason why, then. I'm glad I could help your gaming experience. Clean bandage.
Right.
Oh, it's tainted water, unsafe for drinking. Tainted water. There's a zombie which needs killing. Right. Okay. I declare this basey. We've made it. I've made it. All you slackers are still in Rosewood.
Excuse me?
Slackers. Right, okay. So that sounds to me like a really good idea. As I've achieved the goal of the live stream. Yay! I'm going to wrap it up there for today because it's it's almost getting on to 3:30. Usually I wrap up around 3 o'clock. So, thank you to Tyronic, to Eternal Frost for getting on the chat and saying hi and asking questions. And thank you for Supertone and Dave for joining us for the live stream. So until next week at 1 o'clock GMT on a Sunday afternoon, you'll find us doing a live stream for Project Zomboid. Until then, have a good week, and it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Super.
So long.
And it's goodbye from Dave.
Bye.
Have a great week. See you anon.